All right. So what I've got here is the Brickheads, um, Wally and Evie set 40619. Picked this up the other day. Really cool. Love the Wally film. Yeah, it's crazy. And I've got the digital instructions, so I'll be able to work without having to flick through the pages of the book. So this is one of a couple of sets I'm going to build over the holidays. I've got this one. I've got a few others I'm going to go through. Basically, just going through a backlog of old Lego sets and just relaxing. Really, finished my book this year, so now it's just a question of having some fun, playing video games, watching Stranger Things and all the other TV shows that are on. And if I'm not walking the dogs, I'm building Lego. So let's get started. First thing, I got to take out my trusty multi-tool knife. I'm just going to try to see if I can. Yeah, there we go. It's always good to keep the boxes. I really like the packaging. So hilarious because this year I've had so many people telling me, "Oh, Lego is for kids and all this other nonsense," and I'm thinking, right. So you'd rather watch all the crap that's on the news and all the media and all the other boring stuff and misinformation that you've been getting rather than actually switch off and just, here we go, instructions for each one. And we're going to start off with EV. So let's just put these pieces. I think EV is number 2. I'm going to go with, I think EV. Yeah, I'm going to go with EV. I've got the get the Brickheads plate. Yeah. Funny enough, a colleague of mine was telling me the other day that she'd actually, I'm trying not to mention any details, but she actually uh, met people who were halfway through life and had never played with Lego. Can you imagine? Never played with Lego. But anyway, there you go. There's EV. So pieces. I'm just going to gonna start plugging away. In fact, let me just move. Sorry, just gonna move this over here and move this down here. Right. Okay. So, oops. Page 1, 2. Okay, so we need, and the cool thing about Lego is, oh, I always forget this. Where's my trusty Lego um, deconnector tool? Always got a spare one floating around somewhere. There we go. Let's find another one just in case. You can never have enough deconnector tools. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna. Oh, there we go. There we go. So it's just a question of relaxing. I had a good Christmas. In fact, actually, it's trying to get this shadow to not. Just trying to see if I can get rid of that shadow there. I wonder if I can. Oh, no, no, did it not do it? Yeah, always playing with lighting is always funny when you got a little homemade studio unit. So, okay, so we're gonna just. Mm, yeah, it's been a fun time. I mean, I actually went and saw a bunch of really cool films this year. Went and saw Tron Legacy. No, sorry, not Tron Legacy. Tron Ares. Tron Legacy was before. So Tron Ares. I really liked it. I know some people have issues with Jared Leto, but I really liked it. Well, that's an odd one. Where that just happens to be sitting in there. Is it just an empty? Okay, I'm thinking, or is it right? Did they put it in the middle? That's. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be pressed into the middle or if it's a bit of an odd. I would have put that in first. Uh, Very weird. Let me just. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oh no, it's actually. Oh, okay. Right, let me see if I can zoom in on on the actual. There we go. So it's a bit tricky. There we go. And then what I can do is just move the keyboard and then just operate a little bit in the higher region here so you can see what's going on. Yeah, yeah. So I saw Tron Ares and a really good film. And I went and saw uh, Predator Badlands, which I thought was absolutely excellently acted. It was a great, great story. Some really good characters. In fact, I think I'm gonna just. I think I have to break this apart so I can put this thing because my got big fingers. It's really hard to. I'm assuming. How could I do that? How could I do that? Let's see if I can put. Oh no, it's not even. Well, that's odd. No. Okay. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Let's put that in there. Let's put that there. Okay. Okay. Let's put. No, it's not that. It's gonna fight me. It's going to fight me. You know what? I think because it's. And in fact, the weird thing is it's not going to be able to sit in there because it's gonna. I think it's just going to have to be. I'm just going to have to. There we go. That was an odd one. Bit of an odd. But yeah, that satisfying click of putting Lego pieces together. But yeah, Predator Badlands was a really, really fun film. Acting was awesome. Characters were very, very good. Really liked it. I liked where they taken the story. I think they did very, very well with it. And can't wait to see if they expand even further into the whole lore of the comic books and the predators from other, or at least, or can't really say the predators from other films, but the the predators from other comic books. Here we go. Sorry, I really liked it. A very tiring day. I had to walk the dogs, and they were acting a bit weird. Okay. Yeah, I was working on the other projects, and it was really taxing this year. Oh, look at these slopes. I haven't seen one of these slopes in a long time. I used to remember these. Oops, where are you going? Hard to believe that, Lego's been, what, around for 60 years? Is it 50, 60 years? 1949. So we're talking 1950, 50 years to 2000. 2025, 75 years, 76 years. It's a long time. And they say that the original concept and prototype would work with bricks created today. So you're talking this the the lineage of the prototype is so strong that they nailed it from, let's face it, 75 years ago. So a brick from 75 years ago would work with a brick created today. That is it. That's just absolutely incredible. Incredible. So we're doing the head. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's also been crazy to see the amount of blowback that's happened with AI, in the fact that so many people have been worshipping at the altar of AI and it's gonna replace everything. And every time I try and use it in my daily job, I break the algorithm. Every time I ask it to do something crazy or to resolve or some issue, don't really get much luck with it. Yeah, I'm in no doubt that AI will evolve and get better. But I did like one of the podcasts I listened to. Can't remember if it was Peter Diamandis or one of the other guys, but they were saying that the current version of AI doesn't actually solve problems. All it really does is remove people. So the problem it's solving is the removal of people, not the actually solving of problems, which I just find absolutely crazy that the current version of AI has been designed to replace us, whereas we all thought AI would be there to assist us. Well, yeah, my advice is make sure you got other skills that you can lean on, and where possible, have another project or two in the works, just in case it all goes pear shaped. Okay, are we putting that on the back? Yes, yes. I'm gonna read that one wrong. Whoops. Cool. There you go. Evie is done. I probably could kill that light. Oh, it's. Oh, Jesus, lighting is just so it's hilarious. There we go. Even though this one is probably not helping. If I can just. No. No, this one's the really potent light. But there you go. Let's see if I. Yeah. Yeah. So Evie is there. Does she have a base? I think she has a base. Yep, there's the base. I like that. See, this is what I find crazy about Lego right now. There we go. I'm just gonna put this one on. Like every set now I get, there's always a bunch of spares. It's like they must know that either these are fiddly pieces that people lose, or just in general, they like to make sure that they give you enough spares. Okay. So there you go. So that was Eve, or Evie. Gonna just take a quick break and then I come back and do Wally. Okay, so back from my little break. We're now gonna do Wally. These spare pieces from the Evie and a piece I found on the floor. Just the Wally bag. Let's put this with the Evie bag. And put this one over here with the Wally bag as well. Yeah, I mean, I do find it interesting that so many people in this last year have really pushed hard to, you know, try to justify using AI or trying to remove artists from the process of the creation loop. Whoops, I nearly lost that one. And the interesting thing is, the more they try to remove the artist, the more it's obvious that they need the artist. And, you know, it's always an interesting situation. You know, I mean, I would love to meet an art instructor or an art historian who could tell me the moment when artists were either told or developed that saying that you know it was always for the art and never for the money, and that being a starving artist was always a noble thing. I mean, I'm not sure if that came around from historical teachings or sayings, or if someone had the master plan of marketing and realized that if we can get artists to accept room and board as payment for their creations, we could charge others millions to actually come and see their creations, and the artist would get next to nothing. And the sad thing is, I can't tell you the amount of times I've worked on projects or worked with projects where people have tried to tell me that I would get exposure. And I'm like, you know where you can stick your exposure. I don't need no bloody exposure, but it's just so sad because everybody loves art until they have to pay for it. There we go. Yeah, I've never really understood the whole work for exposure. I mean, I've done it. Didn't necessarily say I liked it or but obviously we all want to be compensated for our work, and it's clear as day to day that there is a value in it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be trying so hard to they wouldn't be trying so hard to replace us if there wasn't some value in it. It's a bit like when they say, don't vote. You shouldn't vote, or why you voting doesn't make any change. Well, when someone's trying to tell you that, it's like, why are they trying so hard to tell you not to vote? And clearly, there's a reason that they don't want you to vote, because voting is power. It's, yeah, never, could never get over that. When people would say, yeah, you don't need to vote, it changes nothing. Yeah, they're convincing you not to vote. Meanwhile, they're voting. It's like when the tobacco guy said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, smoke Marlboro, smoke how many a day?" And then they're asking, and then they say, "You let your kids smoke?" They're like, "Hell no, our kids aren't smoking." Yeah, uh, yeah, it's good enough for the masses. It ain't good enough for my kids, though. Oh, very strange looking piece. Oh, it's ratcheted. It's very cool. Yeah, like I said, Lego is very therapeutic. Just trying to figure out what it is. I think it's the head, his face. Okay, so we're going to invert it. We're going to add these two. Ooh, well, that's clever. That's very clever. So, okay, so on that side, I put this one, spin it around on this side. Put this expression. Is it expressionful eyes? Oh, we can make him look really sad by changing the direction of each one of those eyes. Forlorn. I'm gonna just do it this way. Inquisitive. And then you. Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. Wow. Very, very cool. And it's got a little work. Does it open? No, it's one piece. It's a one piece work tool bag. You say it got a hinge. My dogs are barking in the background. Must be misbehaving. Oops. Oh, oh, did I drop that one? Oh, yeah, did that one wrong. It's this one. This one. Then it's this one. Then it's the plant. And then he's holding by the stem. Oops. Bit tricky. Of course, yeah, because in the film it was a boot. It was a plant in a boot. To the base. There you go. There you go. Wally and Evie. According to the box, it's like this. I mean, yeah, you could do. I mean, it's really cool because you could actually, like I said, you could make the eyes have different expressions like that. I'm gonna put the eyes like this. There we go. So he's looking at Evie. And I really do like how his head, yeah, it's pretty good. Oops, let's just put this up there. Oops, here we go. So, and again, spare plants and a bunch of other spare bricks and tiles. Really cool. That was really cool. That was Wally and Evie. Two more brickheads that I can add to my collection. And on that, I'm gonna call it a day. I've got some other sets I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build one probably tomorrow with a lighting package as well, just to see before and after, see how it looks. And until then, you guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.